Forward tackle. This is gonna hurt. Oh wait, no it's not, because we have... Oh. I already lost HP. That's great. Okay, well, they are currently... They're currently... What am I trying to fucking think of to say? They're intangibles, so no damage we do will ever matter. So right now, we just got to get as strong as we can. Enter. Ow. Slime tap. Defend. Split mire. Defend. A bunch of burns that just kind of fucked me. You know what I can do? That would be a risky play. I can do this to exhaust my discard pile to remove the burns from my deck, draw a bunch of cards, I can split into a bruiser, and I could win. Bottle lightning? Oh my god, there's too many to choose from. I think it's gotta be... I'm gonna bottle lightning this bruiser, and then I'm gonna upgrade that bruiser when I can. Oh, another minion master? That would be incredible. Maybe I'll get a free upgrade. I did not get a free upgrade. I have more energy than I can actually feasibly use in a single turn. And this is gonna hurt. Never mind. I forgot that I had the helix shell as well as slimes that would die for me because I am their goat, and they acknowledge this without question. Explode. They're all dead. Garlic bottle. Deal like damage, command all slimes. Choose a card to put top of your... Okay, but replicate could be really good if I replicate like a level up and I get another level up, and then if you see, do you see my cooking? Split bruiser. Minion master. Oh, I should have minion mastered first. Silly me. Ooze, defend. My dog is barking. You, minion master, strike, quick snack. Get rid of you. Overexert. In turn. I'm taking a lot of damage, but I think that's completely fine. Because I'm goated. I think this is less important than that. I guess another slime tap. Give me some more draw. Remove a card. We're going to remove another strike. At the end of your turn, retain the lowest card in your hand. That's actually pretty good. Proceed, upgrade. All right. So here's the conundrum. I could upgrade my Split Bruiser, which means I command it 3 times. But then I also have upgrade. I could upgrade Minion Master. I could play 2 Minion Masters at the very beginning of my turn, which means every time that I would command again, which means I would keep commanding infinitely, and I think it's Minion Master. We just grow exponentially. The only problem is that I am very low health, so gonna do that, going to Minion Master, Slime Tap, Ooze Bath, Split Bruiser, Forward Tackle, Slime Tap again, Sampling Lick, Replication. Oh, I don't have any. It doesn't. Oh, fuck. I think I lose. Okay, we're just barely good. Protect the boss. Split Gorilla. Sampling Lick. Strike. Defend. Overexert. In turn. Alright, we're good. We level up. Spikes. Bruiser. Mire. Double Lick. Quick Snack. We get rid of Defend. We Lick again. We in turn. We retain Slime Tap. We level up. We mass produce. And we win. It's that simple, baby! Frost Prime, more like Frost not in his prime. Or something. Wait a second, did this fucker do it again? It did do it again. Why does it do that? Stream stopped and then restarted itself for some stupid fucking reason. And it only does that occasionally. I wonder why. Comforting heartbeat can be felt throughout the room. Are you at the end? Is your purpose filled? You feel something evil at your core. You gain 600, or you give 675 souls back to the heart. The heart squirms in elation, pounding for more. All right. Well then, I won, and we unlocked some stuff. Ooh, new character. You know what? I've determined it. I'm going to speedrun the entirety of Downfall in this stream. Bronze gear. At the start of each turn, combat gain gear up. Guardian starts the run with a random common gem. Locked? That's stupid. Alright. Which way are we going? Looks like we're going right. You have 3 thorns, gain 10 block at the start of your turn, and your block does not expire. Mode shift. When you lose 30 HP, gain 10 block, enter defensive mode until the next turn, and increase the amount required to trigger this effect again by 10, up to a maximum of 50. You will exit defensive mode at the end of this combat round. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Not quite sure how this guy works, but we'll figure it out. Hmm. Status or curse card each turn. Exhaust it and draw a card. That could be really good early on, because now I can just... If I see something that gives me a curse card, I can just... It's useless to me right now, though, so I did kind of just waste an energy. So we're going to do that, and we're going to go to defensive mode. Okay, I think I kind of get it. You want to make sure that you brace whenever you're about to take, like, major damage. You want to shift forms. At least I'm pretty sure that's what you want to do. Gems can be placed into sockets and cards at rest sites. Oh, at rest sites. Strike. Strike. Defend. I think I like the slime a bit more. But... I guess this guy's kind of cool. Twin slam, second slam, free strike. We win. Onyx, gem. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. Gem. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Roll attack. Deal 16 damage if in defensive mode. Affects all enemies. Otherwise, brace 8. Interesting. Okay. We do not need repulsor. We're also not in defense mode, so we will not roll attack. We're gonna do that, do this, switch to defense mode. Gym, defend, end. Oh yeah, and we do Thorn. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it now. We're sort of a defensive unit is what we are. We want to try and get into defense mode when they're doing constant attacks so that we can do a shit ton of damage to them. Place this into stasis tick. Brace 4, gain 10 block, volatile. Strike for strike. Deal 13 damage. Enemy attacks you for 3 damage. That could actually be pretty good if you're in defensive mode, forcing them to attack you. Polybeam. Deal 10 damage. Perform 3 times socket. Whenever you play a 0-cost card, deal 3 damage to your random enemy. Reduce each of your debuffs by 2. Brace A, exhaust. I think removing's better at this point in time. I think we'll remove strike, defend, and that's how we'll do our removals. Yeah, and then I go down here. 1 upgrade, 2 upgrade, keep going, grab a shop, 3 upgrade, 4 upgrade. Cursed thrice. Hold on, I need to look at this card and remember what it does. When you draw your first status or curse card each turn, exhausted. Yeah, I mean, like, curse card's honestly not that big a deal to us because of that power. More max HP. We're a tank. Oh, free action. I want to place you into... So what does this do? This gives me brace 4. This, I guess. And then we smith. Cost 0. I think we gotta. Because now we have 3 curses in our deck, which could be pretty detrimental. Energy ball, once per act, right click to gain an energy. Once per act, right click to scry the rest of your draw pile. At the start of each turn, put a random card in your discard pile. Oh, once per act? Ugh. I think 8-ball is just way better than the other two. Once per act is like way too little. Ooh. This could be real. This is real good. I'm doing this. We're gonna... Well, fuck. I guess we just gear up, defend. Ooh, okay. We're gonna twice slam you. Second slam you. We're gonna defend in turn. We shift now. We do repulsor because it's free. We do roll attack. Curl up in turn. So strike for strike is only really good when you're in defensive mode. Oh, is it already ad time? Whoops, I didn't realize. Whoopsie. Oh, you know why it did that? It probably did that because our stream restarted. That's fucking stupid. Anyways. We're gonna... Strike. Strike for strike. We win. When you draw the first status or curse card each turn. Curse. Roll attack. Deal 14 damage to all enemies. Accelerate all cards in stasis. Sure, why not? I still kind of don't know what stasis does, but... So this is when you draw the first status or curse card each turn, exhaust it and draw a card. Okay, so theoretically, if I draw another Icky, it should exhaust it. We're in a slam, slam again, turn into this. We're gonna strike for strike. Oh, it only does one enemy, not all of them, I see. Oh, that's what stasis does. Okay, I get it now. Also, shouldn't have... Oh, I draw 2 curse cards. That's why it didn't. Okay, that makes sense. Twin slam, we win. I'm not feeling as much synergy as I was previous, but... I think I just gotta learn how to use him. Gear up. Strike. I guess defend in turn. Ruby. 1 defend, 2 strikes. Because this will do just enough damage to transform me. Which I can then do Twin Slam, roll attack. Second Slam should have been cost 0, right? Okay, this is kind of tricky. Playing this. Gain 10 block, enter defensive mode, exhaust. Gain 5 block, brace 3, place a card from your discard pile into stasis. Alright. We can buy a lot of shit. Here. Gain 2 block, place a card in your hand into stasis. It's 0, we'll take it. Play a 0 cost card, deal 3 damage. It's decently good, we'll take it. Let me remove a card. We're removing a defend. Upon pickup, you may choose up to 5 random gems to add to your deck. You can now mine for gems at rest sites. You may choose to add them to your deck up to 3 times. Whenever you have no cards in your hand during your turn, draw a card. I think we grab this, and we grab this. Did I get another merchant? Well, it's unfortunate that I got double merchant, but... We rest, and then, yeah, okay. Repulsor. Floating orbs. Gear up. Garnet. Crystal Shiv? Interesting. Fragmented Gem, Aquamarine Gem, Crystal Orb, Twin Slam, Second Slam, Strike, in turn. We need to find a way to get more... thorns. It's the next card you play this turn into stasis. Sure. Alright. Crystal Ward, Crystal Shiv. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Gain 2 temporary dexterity. Ooh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to give this to Twin Slam. And then I also want to upgrade. Yeah, because I can keep enhancing things. I want to upgrade. Roll attack. No, I didn't want to proceed. It's fine. We have one more. We've got one more campfire. Floating orbs. Gear up. Defend in turn. This, into this. Into this, into this. Into this, in turn. Into this, into this, into this, into this, into this. Bing, bang, boom. Boom. Bang, boom. Boom. In turn. And we win. Accelerate all cards in stasis exhaust. Choose a card, place a copy of that card into stasis. I think clone is by far the best one. Curious, what does upgrading clone do? Accelerate, okay. Reroute, floating orbs. Strike for strike. Wait, no, if I upgrade, I can't do anything else on a... Hold on. Can I... I wanted to put my gems all in place. Yes, okay, good. We want to dexterity gem. Put that in here. Enhance. Garnet gem. Put that in here. Enhance. Crystal gem in here. Enhance. Crystal gem in here. Smith. Upgrade clone. Confirm. Proceed. Repulsor. Do this. Crystal Shiv. Twin Slam. Twin Slam. Floating orbs. Twin Slam. Twin Slam. Shit. Throw you. Drink this. Boom. Bang. Boom. Bang. Boom. And bang. Passive damage over time, baby. That's what we're talking about. Suspension. Sure, why not? Crystal Ward. Sentry Wave. Gear up. Curl up. Smite. In turn. Antidote. Aquamarine. Crystal Ward. Time Bomb. Recover. Defend. Sentry Blast. Intern. Roll attack. Antidote. Ruby. Sentry Wave. Intern. Fragment. Aquamarine. Crystal Ward. Crystal Shiv. Program. Suspension. Sentry Blast. Safety. Reroute. Strike. Crystal Ward. Intern. Suspension. Strike for strike. Twin Slam. Crystal Ward. Second Slam. We win. Not feeling as confident, but... $36 damage to all enemies. Strength affects this card 2 times. Skip your next turn. No. Downfall. Gain energy at the start of turn. You can no longer gain souls, breaking keys. At the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards. Start each combat confused. At the start of your turn, gain 3. Having a debuff for gaining a buff. Gain 1 thorn. That's amazing. More thorns. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly how I think we get uber powerful. Gear up. Fragmented Gem, Crystal Shiv. Recover, defend, intern. Time Bomb. Floating Orbs, Exhausted Gem, Crystal Shiv, intern. Clone, Twin Slam, Twin Slam, Twin Slam, Citurine. Defend is the only thing I can do, and that's fucking stupid. Twin Slam, Twin Slam, we win. Piercing Hide, gain 9 block, and temporary thorn. I think I gotta. I feel like Thorns is the most optimal build for this guy. Time Bomb. Suspension. Gear up. Defend. Crystal Ward. Intern. Piercing Hide. Defend. Strike. Intern. Alright. Repulsor, because it's free. Fragmented Gem, Crystal Shiv, Gear Up, because it's free. Piercing Hide, give me more thorns. Twin Slam, into Twin Slam, into Intern. And we clone Floating Orbs, we Suspension, you into Recover, into you, into Crystal Ward, into Intern. And you die. Gain energy if you have a card in stasis. How many gems do I have currently? And how many sockets do I have conversely to that? 1, 2. I've got 2 gems. How many sockets do I have? 1. 2 gems, but only 1 socket. So I think getting Temporal Strike is what we do. Instancels, obtain 1 random colorless card, lose. Sure. This is kind of trash, but it's fine. More survivability. Lose 8 ball, hire the bandits, or fight. Wait, hire the bandits. What does 8 ball do again? That's pretty good. But I think we fight. Good instincts because it's free. Time bomb because we can. Gear up because we can. In turn. Piercing hide. Good instincts. Strike, strike. In turn. Got a bunch of thorns. We're going to clone Citrine. We're going to use Citrine, use Suspension on Temporal Strike, get Crystal Ward, and then they're going to explode themselves with Thorns. Ow, that actually kind of hurt us. But it's fine because they're dead. Red Mask, Hexacomb, bundle of bundles. Every time you lose 6 HP, gain 6 temporary HP. Upon pickup, choose a power card. Start each turn. Buckler in a bottle. Add a card to your deck. Overload. Draw 2 cards. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. Gain 5 block. Brace 3. Place a card from your deck. Sure. And then we'll do Bottle Tornado. And we'll do Repulsor. So that way I don't have to worry about drawing it and wasting a turn or anything like that. Yep. Free Repulsor at the beginning. Into a Time Bomb. Into a this, into this, into a this, into an in turn. And now what we do is we do this into slam, slam, into recover, put you in there, into a temporal strike, into a suspension, put you in there, into a crystal ward, into a fragmented gem, into a crystal shiv, into good instincts, into a curl up, and we enter. And now we do this. We put you in there. We clone you. We piercing hide. We Citrine. We reroute. We crystal ward. We strike. We in turn. That's a lot of block, I just realized. Then we do this, do this, do this, do this, defend, strike. I should have double striked, but that's fine. Because now we can strike, twin slam, second slam, fragmented gem, shiv, into recover, into twin slam, into reroute, into crystal ward, into in turn. Piercing hide, temporal strike, Citrine, recover, throw Citrine back in there, strike, defend, defend, and we win. I think I got it, or... And we go here. We actually, before that, we enhance. Put you on... Ooh, you on Temporal Strike actually goes crazy. +2, and then... What do I have on my other Thorn Shield card? Oh, I don't have anything on my Thorn Shield card. Okay. Crystal Shiv. I think that's better on roll attack, truthfully. What do we upgrade? I mean, this just increases our damage. It's a power, so we'll defaultly always sort of be good. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. I think we go Sundial. I think we Repulsor, gear up, curl up, defend, in turn. Good instincts, cover, time bomb, defend, in turn. I think we clone, twin slam into a piercing hide, into a defend, into an in-turn, because we're going to take a lot of damage. But now we can time bomb into temporal, into twin slam, into second slam, into reroute, into crystal ward, into suspension for strike, into crystal ward, into this, into, I'm just gonna drink all of these, curl up, brace, there we go. Okay, things were looking a bit dire there, but we're good. We're good. Repulsor, suspension, roll attack, tourmaline, crystal, glowing, brace, reroute, crystal ward. I'm dead. Damn. Unfortunate. Ooh. Hexaghost. The first time you ignite a ghost flame each turn, gain 4 block. Max HP. It's definitely looking like the right side. Hexaghost channels power by charging its flames. Perform a certain action while each is active to charge it. Well, what we're gonna do is this, and a Kindle, in turn. Seer, defend, in turn. I'm gonna float, strike, defend, in turn. Do that. Into strike, into defend, into end turn, and they explode. Alright, I think I get it. Whenever soul bond detonates an enemy, apply 12 soul burn to them after detonation. Gain a block, advance. I think extra crispy. It's a power, it's diamond. I'm gonna remove a card from my deck. Remove a strike. And then we'll remove a block next time. Speaking of, we're gonna go here. I need to do 2 attacks, but I can't do that, so we're gonna do this, this, and turn. I need to play 2 skills, so we're gonna defend, float, extra crispy. Into a strike, into an end turn. We're gonna float, defend, shear, and turn. Defend, Kendall. In turn. Alright, I kind of like this. Hexagard, Ethereal, Afterlife. Draw 2 cards, gain 6 block. Apply 6 air, deal 6 air, apply 6 air to all enemies. Shark from Beyond, deal 4 damage on an Ethereal card. Purple effect will also trigger when this card exhausted until next turn, prevents damage. If this card is in your hand. I think Firestarter. Remove a defend. And that's all I can do, so we proceed. Defend. Seer. In turn. Kendall. Firestarter. Strike. In turn. Alrighty. Strike. Firestarter. We win. Apply 4 soul burn when detonates, affect all enemies. Ethereal, Afterlife, draw 2. Retract. Move to the previous Ghost Flame. Moving on to a Ghost Flame extinguishes it. Energy is used to play cards from your hand. Interesting. It's basically adrenaline. Strike, defend, in turn. I need to use skills. So we're gonna Kindle. Then we're gonna float. Then we're gonna extra crispy. Then we're gonna Firestarter. It doesn't matter. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Ethereal Afterlife. Add 1 random Afterlife card to your draw pile. Gain block equal to soul burn on the enemy, then delay its soul burn by 1 turn. Deal 10 damage on a card exhausted this turn. Scratch your hand at the Sure. What to do? What does this do? 3 energy? I mean, that's pretty good. A 0 card 3 energy is really good. Dark Soul and Paratype. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase max HP. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Ooh, that could be good. Whenever you defeat an elite encounter, heal 7 HP, gain 35 soul. I'll do the Feather. Because I'm going to be going to as many rest sites as I can, so. Anger the mushrooms. End turn. Extra crispy. Afterburn. Sear you. Ow, that did a lot of damage. Kill you. Kill you. Soul burn will kill you. And I win. When vulnerable, take 50% more attack damage rather than 25% rather than 50%. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. Once per act, right click scry. I think meal ticket. Because meal ticket combined with Eternal Feather, I don't have to ever rest to heal HP. All I really have to do is just make sure I find rest sites and make sure I find shops if I ever need to heal. I guess. Another chest? Normal enemies drop an additional card reward per the fossilized helix. Smith. Firestarter's really good so far. You may choose to retract in advance is honestly not that good. We're gonna sear, strike, defend, in turn. Kindle. Haunted hand, whatever that means. Firestarter. In turn. Extra crispy. Defend, strike, in turn. We're gonna kindle into this, into this. 2 skills. I can't do that, unfortunately, so the best I can do is burn. But I can do this to retract. Into strike, into whisper, into defend, into in turn, into kindle, into win. I like this a lot better than the other guy, Spike guy, but I think Slime's still my favorite. Just summoning an army and having them absolutely stoke the fire. Get through a lock for each guy. Ethereal. Afterlife. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Worthy sacrifice. Sure, why not? Whatever that means. Ethereal, draw 2 cards. Sure. We'll upgrade Worthy Sacrifice. I can't get the next upgrade. Oh, but I can heal. So it is definitely worth. Strike, sear, defend, in turn. Defend, kindle, fire starter, in turn. Extra crispy. Advance. Strike. Whispers from beyond. In turn. Kindle. Defend, defend. But defends are skills. Why did they not ignite? That's stupid. I was... Grr. Devour Flame and Freeze Ghost Flame is ignited. Retract and gain 9 block. Gain 12 block. Scry 3. Exhaust discarded ethereal cards. Radiant Reverb. Deal 11 damage with the target's soul burn to gain 3 intensity. Increase the... Sure. Why not? I mean, stacking these would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Sure, why not? Let's make them extra crispy. God damn it, it's a fight. Sear, strike, defend, in turn. I should have went extra crispy. I would have taken damage, but that's fine. Defend, worthy sacrifice. Extra crispy, hexaguard. In turn. Boom. Kindle. Float. Strike. Opposing. Whisper from beyond. Shield. In turn. Extra crispy. Strike. We win. Add card. I like the concept of Hexaghost, but I don't know if I like the cards of Hexaghost. Cards are kind of meh, truthfully. I think we this into Kindle, into Seer, into Defend, into Defend. Honestly, I think that was a terrible play, but oh well. I think first we strike Radiant Bolt. Do this. In turn. Ghost Flame, strike. Extra crispy, in turn. Oh my god, I didn't even realize it has 40 Ghost Flame. That's crazy. Defend, float, ignite, advance into Kindle. I don't want to remove the target's soul burn. That's 40 soul burn. So soul burn is like poison. Seer, strike, worthy sacrifice, in turn. He might die before I can even... Yeah, he's gonna die before I can even do my big attack on him. A second seal, ethereal seal at the end of combat game. Okay, interesting. Whatever seals are. Attract, lose 6 HP, gain 1 intangible, ethereal step. Whenever you play an ethereal card or enemy, you lose 6 HP. I think incorporeal is better. Sure, calling bell, why not? The first time we lose HP, each combat wears off on the second turn. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. Every 6th time you lose HP, you gain. I guess dodgeball. Draw an extra card next turn for each remaining energy this turn. Whenever you add a skill into your deck, upgrade it. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to... Sure, soccer ball. Birdface arm. Whenever you play a power card, heal 2 HP. For each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. At the end of every combat, add 30 souls a potion. I think that's better. We got all balls, folks. Triple ballin'. They hate to see a man ballin'. Well, there's 2 right there. 3, 4, but there's also 1, 2, 3, 4 there. I think we go this way. Let's see, well, I need to do 2 attacks this turn, but I don't have that, so we're gonna Kindle into Extra Crispy and to defend. Actually, I should have done Radiant Reverb. Now I need 2 skills. So we're gonna do this into this, and then we're gonna advance into Worthy Sacrifice for these 2. Second seal, what does this do? Also, this motherfucker has Ancients, which means my soul burns are doing basically nothing. Whisper from Beyond, Extra Crispy, in turn. Defend. Into Firestarter, and in turn. I need skill, huh? Defend, Ethereal, Worthy Sacrifice, Eerie Expedition, Living Bomb, Haunted Hand, and they're dead. Salmon in a jar. 33 souls. Honey extract. Gain 4 sadistic and 1 noxious? Card in your hand. Shuffle a card from the discard pile and draw pile and draw that many cards plus 1. Jesus. I could draw infinite cards. But I think I'll take that. Sword of the Night. Deal 14 damage. Scry. Exhaust. Discard ethereal cards. Deal 4 damage, apply 4 soul burn, apply 1 vulnerable. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Heat metal. We love our D&D spells. Gain cultist potion. I don't know what this is. I think Cultist Potion is better. Need 2 attacks, huh? Whisper from Beyond, Radiant Revolve, Float, Kindle, Intern. Extra Crispy. Second Seal. Oh, I should have done double Extra Crispy. Oh well. Firestarter, Strike, Defend, in turn. Skill. So we're gonna Defend, Incorporeal, Strike, in turn. And we're gonna defend, Whisper. And we're gonna Float, Fleeting, Worthy Sacrifice, Searing Wounds, and we win. Sure, it's already an upgraded Whisper from Beyond. We need attacks. I only have 1 attack, so instead I am going to set up because I am going to take a shit ton of damage. Actually, never mind. No, I'm not, because apparently I had a bunch of stuff that helped prevent me from dying. We Soulburn, Whisper from Beyond. Float. Worthy Sacrifice. Living Bomb. Phantom Fireball. In turn. We Extra Crispy. Heat Metal. Defend. Incorporeal. In turn. We're gonna Haunted Hand, Kindle into Phantom Pain and Dead. Snake, what? TM? Whatever the fuck that is. Sure, why not? Okay then. We're going to Firestarter, into Heat Metal, into Extra Crispy, into In Turn. We need 2 skills. Defend, Float. Second Seal. In turn. 2 attacks. Whisper from Beyond. Strike. You're now dead. Extra Crispy. In turn. Fleeting. Into Defend, into Strike, into In turn. Into Incorporeal, Thermal Transfer, Whisper from Beyond, In turn. Block. E-Metal, Whisper from Beyond, you're dead. Explode into flames. souls. I don't need that. Deal 8 damage. The current ghost flame is ignited. Ignited again. Sure. Upgrade. You know what? We're gonna upgrade both our extra crispies. We're just gonna ghost flame explosion them constantly. We need to Haunting Echo, strike, second seal, enter. Then we need to do skills. Incorporeal Kindle. Defeating if this enemy has soul burn. Yes, and seer, and intern. And we extra crispy, we ethereal, extra crispy again, we in turn. We float, strike, strike, worthy sacrifice, burning touch, in turn. Oh my god, 62. Oh, but we don't. Damn. We don't ignite nearly fast enough to kill the merchant. You know what? First attack each combat deals an additional 8 damage. Gain 2. That's really good. You're also pretty good. Sure, you're just free damage. Leave. I don't care about tackles. Smith. Empowered Flame. I think we do this. We do this. That is going to hurt a lot. We're going to... I gotta use skills, but I don't have any skills. So we're gonna do that, into this, into that, into in turn. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but it's fine. They're gonna explode because of fire here soon. We're gonna extra crispy. Gonna defend, into worthy sacrifice, into this, into in turn. Into Haunting Echo, into Strike, into Float, into Incorporeal, into this, into Damn It. Into Kindle, into Seer, into We Win. Whenever you lose your HP and return, draw one card. Gain strength at the start of combat. Whenever you deal the exact amount of damage required to kill an enemy, permanently increase the value by 1. I think we ball yarn. Alright. I guess we infernal form into a strike. Into an intern. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna strike into an extra crispy, into a defend, into an intern. We're gonna probably die, but oh no, we incorporeal into worthy sacrifice, into Firestarter, into intern, into empowered flame, into defend, into extra crispy, into intern, into this, into this, into this, into death, I think. Oh no, we're just barely alive. Thank God. We're not winning this boss fight, though. Actually, we're not winning. Oh God, we're not winning this fight. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Firestarter. Fourth seal. Second seal. Haunting Echo. Strike. We're gonna save incorporeal. Firestarter. Defend, defend. And then we explode. No, we're alive because we have the thing that saves us from death. Okay. We do this. We do this. Do this. Do this. Confirm. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. And we barely live. Ooh. Okay. Then I think we have to kill you. That didn't kill. Oh no. I thought igniting it would kill them. Nope, we're fucked. We're dead. It's been fun. Damn. Unfortunate. The knight we acquired. I wonder if... Yeah, that is weird. My broadcast did cut off. Why does it do that? I wonder. Because it's sometimes it did that a couple of times with my Honkai streams, and then, but then sometimes it also doesn't do that. That's something I'm gonna have to look into. But I think we got through. Oh, there's fucking even more characters. I think actually no, we'll do one more run. We'll do a run using the champ, and then after that we will call it good. A lot of shorter streams this week, but that is because I have planning something big in the works that's going to be coming next week, so keep an eye out for that. I am really excited for it, and I'm going to have some nice, cool little friends accompany me for that as well, so... Oh god, we're fighting the Watcher? That's not good. The champ switches between two gladiatorial stances, Berserker stance and defensive stance. Playing skills while in these stances will activate their skill bonuses up to 3 times. He can also use powerful finisher cards while in these stances at the cost of exiting them. I think we do this one. Champion stance. Deals 6 damage 2 times. Strike. Berserker shout. End turn. Fine, we'll do defensive shout, defend, defend, defend. End turn. Berserker. Into opposing strike. Damn, you know what? I like the champ. Champ might be my new favorite of the downfall characters. Retain, draw 1 card, finisher. Bring it on, gain 7 block, gain 7 counter, finisher. Gain 4 block, gain 4 vigor. Sure, we'll do a moment of truth. It's free, it's strategy in a bottle. It's also, this is useless to me at the moment, so strategy. Go here. Champion's crown. Strike, strike, strike. Moment of truth. In turn. Berserker shout. Strike. Execute. Defensive. Requires a stance. After playing a finisher, exit your stance and trigger its finisher bonus. Riposte, defend, defend, moment of truth. Strike. Berserker shout. Strike, execute. End turn. Skillful dodge. Taunt. Deal 4 damage. Gain 4 block, gain 4 counter, defensive combo, increase these effects by 3. This. Ooh. Whenever you enter a stance, gain 3 block. Well, we're gonna remove. And we'll remove a strike, so that way we have an even balance of defenses and strikes. And then, yep, I guess we're just going this way. Gonna go here. Strike. Execute. Berserker shout in turn. Moment of truth. Defensive shout, skillful dodge. Defend, in turn. Defensive shout, defend, riposte, strike, and we win. Gain 7 block, 2 temporary strength. Enter defensive, gain 7 block, increased by strength. Interesting. Gain 5 block X times, trigger your stance skill bonus X times. Lariat could be really cool. I think Champion's Crown. Boom, boom. Lariat. Moment of truth. In turn. And then I think... Riposte. Execute. Skillful dodge. In turn. Berserker. Strike. Execute. Enraged Bash. Berserker combo. This card hits an additional time in this combat. Challenge. Gain 8 block. Deal 8 damage if the target has strength. Repeat these effects once. Deal 6 damage. Defensive combo. Gain 5 counter and 5 block. I think Enraged Bash. Execute. 4 block, 5 counter. Increase these effects by 4 this combat. Skillful dodge is really good. I think we'll go skillful dodge. Shuriken. Oh, I was reading them. I didn't mean to click it, but oh well. I'm sure this will be fine. 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Ooh, that'll actually be really good for me, especially in like Berserk. So we're gonna go here. Do this so we can gain vigor. Strike, Enraged Bash, X Lariat, in turn. Strike. Defend, in turn. We're going to strike. We're going to execute. Into defensive stance, into moment of truth, into in turn. And then we are going to Berserker. Riposte. Add a card. Steel Edge. Deal 6 damage X times. Perform X times at least once. Fan of Knives. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Berserker combo. Deals damage twice. Berserker combo. Gain 2 energy, then exhaust this defensive combo. Draw 3 cards. Ooh, that's really good. I think... Enraged Bash. think we go defensive. We go skillful dodge into defend, into moment of truth, into in-turn, refreshment. So if we go Berserker Shout, strike, refreshment, defend, in-turn, strike, strike, riposte, skillful dodge, in-turn. Enraged bash into execute, into Berserker Shout, into moment of truth, into in-turn. Sword throw, deal damage, gain 2 weak. Berserker combo, don't gain weak. Tornado punch, deal 12 damage, all my defensive calling in, sim block for each enemy hit. Adrenaline armor. I think adrenaline armor. It's pretty good. Shop. Oh, I just don't got enough for anything, really, unfortunately. A Dragon Ball? And unfortunately, I don't have anything for that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try an elite. See where that gets us. Strike. Execute. In turn. Defensive shout. Lariat. Moment of truth. In turn. Look at this 28 damage. Or not. Defensive shout, skillful dodge, defend, riposte, lariat. The next time you receive an attack, damage, gain a riposte strike that deals 21 damage. Oh, we're riposte strike. So that's what. Oh, okay, I get it now. Berserker shout, riposte strike, strike, enraged bash. Skill bonus, gain 2 vigor, can trigger up to 3 times. In turn. I want an adrenaline armor into an execute. That didn't kill them, but this will. Alright. Volleyball, whenever you alternate between playing attacks and skills, gain 2 block. Whenever you play cards the same type back to back, gain 1 block. Kunai, for every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Basketball. Dur into defensive, gain block, increased by strength. Deal 12 damage to all enemies, offensive combo. Deal 10 damage, apply 2 vulnerable to tie 2 weak. Finisher. Sure, why not? I guess we do Champion's Crown. Skillful dodge. Refreshment. Adrenaline armor. Berserker's shout. Moment of truth. Defensive shout in turn. Riposte explode. Execute explode. Into a strike. Oh, I should have striked and then executed, shouldn't I have? Oh well. Adrenaline armor. Boom. Bang. Boom. In turn. Strike. We win. Tornado punch, stance break. Choose a stance to enter a triggered skill bonus. Sure, why not? It's free. Gain sharpened fragment during elite and boss combats. Whenever you play a power card, gain 1 strength. The cultist that worships the awakened one will be interested in this. Sure. We're going to Champion's Crown, into Refreshment, into Explode, into Strike, into Defend, into Moment of Truth, into Intern. Adrenaline Armor, Skillful Dodge, into Lariat, into Intern. Riposte, Berserker, Strike, Stance, Intern, Riposte, Strike, Skillful Dodge, Enraged, Strike, Defensive Shout, Intern. Pile Driver, Berserker Shout, Moment of Truth, Strike, boom. Bang. Suck Potion, no I'm not Mina. Good Clean Fight. And let's upgrade Good Clean Fight. Alrighty, we're going to do this, into this, into Enraged Bash, into Strike, into Pile Driver, into this, into this, into this, Intern, confirm. I don't think you're useful. I think we Berserker Shout into a Strike, into a Stance, into Defensive Stance, into Skillful Dodge, into Adrenaline Armor, into Intern. We keep Lariat. Alrighty. I think we get rid of Lariat. We do Good Clean Fight. We do Riposte. We do Defend. Defensive Shout. Defend. Intern. Retain Execute. I guess we get rid of Strike because we can Defensive Shout, Defend, Skillful Dodge, Defend, Intern, keep Execute, throw away Moment of Truth, Stance, into Berserker, which we can Enrage Strike, into Execute, into Riposte, into Berserker Shout, into Intern. We keep Pile Driver. It's gonna be close, but I think we can do this. We Strike into Pile Driver, and we barely win it. Improvising. Enter a random stance at the start of your turn. If not in a stance, trigger skill bonus 2 times entering stances. Devastate. Deal 6 damage 3 times. Cost 1 less energy for each finisher played this combat. And that's for Strike. Deal 9 damage at the start of your next turn. Gain vigor equal to unblocked damage dealt. That's really good. Energy this around. Future card rewards have 1 less. Each combat, gain energy this around whenever you obtain occurs. Gain starting, you can no longer see enemy intents. I'll take the crown. And I guess we're going to be taking 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We're just going to be taking the leftmost path. Do this. Do this, do this, do Lariat, Moment of Truth, Intern. Stance, Riposte, Strike, Execute, Ow, that hurt. That's fine. Adrenaline armor. Enraged bash. Masterful slash. Berserker shout. Boom. Bang. In turn. We're gonna bang into boom. Into bang, boom. Into stance dance. Enrage bash. Pile driver. Strike. In turn. Into riposte. Into strike. And we win. Oh, I thought we won. And we win. Deal damage the last card played. This card was a finisher. Deal 8 damage again. Okay, to book on fighting. Defensive stance, finisher bonus grants 3 more block. Interesting. I think defensive, because this, yes. I think we defensive into Lariat. And then we Berserker, Refreshments, Defend, Defend, Explode. Rising Strike, into Riposte, into Strike, into Adrenaline, into Strike again. I should have Adrenaline armored first, but oh well. Do this. Into this. Into this. Into this, into this, into this, into intern. All out, exhaust, perform 3 times without exiting your stance. Finisher. Iron Fortress, gain dexterity at the end of your turn, gain 3 block. I mean, that's really good. I don't think Adrenaline Armor is as good as I was hoping it to be. Proceed. We good clean fight into skillful dodge. Into masterful slash. Into you. Into Lariat. Into you, into in turn. Do this, do that. Do this, 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 and this. And then Berserker Shout, into Enraged Bash, into Execute, into Strike, and we win. Deal 5 damage to all enemies, draw card for each enemy hit. Gain 6 block, defensive combo, apply with 2, sure. We'll set a trap, I guess. I'm going to shop purely to try and do more damage to this guy. Good clean fight. All out. Give me more strength. Defend, skillful dodge, in turn. Moment of truth. Iron Fortress. Strike, strike, riposte strike. Try and do as much damage as we possibly can. Berserker Shout. Enraged. Strike. Rising Strike. Lariat. In turn. Damn. Proceed. Skip Merchant because I quite literally can't buy anything from them. I think Refreshment. It's really good. 3 additional energy lets me do a lot. Hexacomb every 6 times. Upon pickup, raise your max HP at the end of combat. Heal 1 HP. Usable once. Usable only once it's start your turn. Increase the counter by 1. Right click to gain block. This could be a really good panic button. And then we go here. 3 potions, 150 souls. More souls, I'll take. Smith. I think we upgrade. Stance is pretty good. We might die here though, so. Okay. Riposte you. Precise strike. We defend. Strike. Moment of truth. Strike. And then we end turn. Okay. I think we have to defensive into skillful dodge, into all out, into riposte, into berserker, into strike, into in turn. And then we stance, back into defensive. We defend, set a trap. In turn. We good clean fight, into riposte to kill you, into a defend, into rising strike, into in turn. And then we defensive shout again. Oh no, I should have moment of truth and then defensive shouted. But that's fine because we berserker shout, defend, enrage bash, in turn. And then we riposte strike. We strike again. We pile driver. We stance, into defensive stance. We set a trap. We end turn. We survive at 1 HP. We skillful dodge. We riposte. Defend, master slash, in turn. Precision strike. 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 Oh my god. Berserker Sky, start each turn, gain 3 vigor. Whenever you rest, may add a card to deck. Whenever you climb a floor, this, and give me. I might die here, but I'm fucked. We have to go defensive. Set a trap. Enrage bash. Strike. I'm dead. Unfortunate. Ugh. Oh, new character unlock. Nice. But with that, I will have been streaming about 2.5 hours. I think that's good for me. Well, this was fun. Next time we play Slay the Spire, I will hopefully get through these last 4 remaining villains in the Downfall mod. And then after that, might do some more Slay the Spire, might interchange it with Balatro, or maybe another one I find, or another roguelike I find that I like. Or actually, I might replace it with Rematch, because I just really want to play Rematch. Because it's Blue Lock, the game, and that's pretty cool. But, with that all being said, thank you all for coming by. Thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for next Thursday, because there will be a very special stream happening then. That I'm sure a lot of people will be excited about, including myself. But without further ado, that's all I have. Look forward to the week to come, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.